All right, Feely Man, part two here. Just lost my pick. Son of a gun. Anyways, one thing I failed to mention is so on the sixth string, which is your E string here, the bar chord for F, your root note is this first fret, sixth string F. You move it down one fret to the second fret, and you do your same bar chord like you did for an F, and this is an F sharp, and there's your root note, the F sharp on the sixth string. You move it down one more, and that's a G chord, you know, and you can take your finger away and make it a G minor. And the same with the F. So this is your F major. You take this finger away, and that's an F minor. So that's your kind of your root note, and it goes down the line just like we looked at the other day. Open string, E, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. This is A sharp or B flat, B, C, and that's the 8th fret on the 6th string. So when you're tuning the guitar, you know you're tuning to an open E, you're tuning into an open A on the 5th string, open D on the 4th string, open G on the 3rd string. So any of these strings that, let's say you wanted to figure out what's on the 4th string all the way down, open D, first fret is going to be D sharp or E flat, second fret, 4th string is E, and then 3rd fret is F, F sharp, 4th fret, G, G sharp, A, B flat or A sharp, B, that's the 9th fret, 4th string, C, C sharp, D. So open string is D, 12th fret is going to be an octave higher, same note as the open string. So that's another D. On the A string, 12th fret, octave higher A. And same with the E string, 12th fret, octave higher E. Something else here, I was showing you how this C chord here, your regular C, where you've got open E, open high E, you got your C note right there, you got an open G on the 3rd string, you got an E right there and another C. So those make up the C chord, those notes make up the C chord, and if you play the C, and this would be a 5th string bar chord, 3rd fret, and then you've got, you know, basically your bar chord. If you're on the 5th fret, you take this finger off to make it major, and you have this fret down, this finger down to make it a minor chord. So that's a C minor, and here's a C major. And if you were to look at these notes, they're going to be the same as the chord, your regular C that you play. So let's look at a D chord real quick. And this can be done with all chords all over the neck. You got your D chord, your normal D. So you got an open D. You've got your pointy finger on the, what is that, the A string or the G string, 2nd fret, which is an A note. Then you've got your birdie finger, the 1st string is 2nd fret is a F sharp note, and then your ring finger is on the 2nd string, the B string, 3rd fret, which is a D. So you've got, to make up the D chord, you've got an open D, you've got an A, you've got another D, and you've got an F sharp. If I was to move over here to the 5th string bar chord, 5th fret is going to be your D note, your D root note. You do your bar chord on the 5th string, so you pick this finger up to make it not a D minor but a D major, and you string those. What you got here is a D note, you've got an A note, you've got another D note on the G string or the 3rd string, and I think you actually have to hold down this 2nd string, 7th fret also for a D major, and that is a F sharp. That's an F sharp, just like with your D note here, and then you got another A on the bottom where you're barring. So the notes are always going to be the same, no matter how you figure that through the neck. So let's say you got your D chord here. If you were to move that down 1, that's actually a D sharp. It's just like you're moving down the neck on this 1st string. You move it down 2 spots and play a D note, that's an E. You don't play the open D, you just play these 3 strings, the G, the B, and the E string. And if I was to tell you these notes, you've got a, let's see, that's an E flat. No, that's a B. On the 3rd string, that note is a B. Then you've got on the 2nd string, that note's an E. 3rd string, that note is a G sharp. So that's an E. Now, if you were to go back up here and play your regular E chord that you learn first of all, you've got an open E, you've got a B, you've got another E, you got a G sharp, you got a B, and an E. So again, same notes make that E chord. And then you can take that down. That's an E right there at the 4th. You know, if you're setting your fingers up on that 4th, here's the D, slide it down 2, that's an E, slide it down 1 more, it's an F, slide it down 2, it's a G, A, B, C. So just about any chord shape you have, you can move it down the neck and you'll just, you know, it runs in that line of notes, the E through the D notes. This B flat that we play on Wichita Lineman, it's got, I guess it's a B flat 7. I don't know if you can see that, but you know that Wichita Lineman, that first note, first chord in the verse. If you were to move that down 1, that's a B7. You move it down another, that's a C7. Move it down to the 5th fret, that's going to be a D7, E, and so on. So all of this is kind of connected by all those notes. And I guess that's about all I have for you. Figured that out. End of lesson.